Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So we have some new high-level content coming our way in a Monster Strike, so I thought I would talk about it. And it's kind of like first impressions plus guesses about what's going to be in there. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of information about it, but yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. The Japanese name is the Kinki no Goku, which I guess the most literal translation would be the taboo prison. I'm going to call it the Chamber of Secrets because I'm a Harry Potter fan and it just amuses me to call it that same thing. I was also considering calling it the Kinki Dungeon, but this is going to be a kid-friendly channel, so we'll call it the Chamber of Secrets. It will be available from Tuesday the 5th until the 15th. That's 10 days. That feels pretty short to me. And that will also probably happen in the same time as the Tower of Champions, so we might be busy the next couple weeks. But there are 15 levels, and yeah, so if you beat one level every day that it is available, you will not make it to the end. So if you think about it that way, it is kind of a short time for this content. But very nice rewards for beating these levels. In particular, level 7, if you beat that, you get 2 Waku Waku Min. That is amazing. I would have been happy with 1, but 2 is really nice. And those are almost necessary for really maximizing your Able Berries and then your Hero Scrolls that you get. And speaking of Hero Scrolls, you get 1 of those for clearing level 10. That is insane. And yeah, I think if it's worth trying, and it's worth, you know, beating level 7, even if you can't go any further than that, just for the Waku Waku Min. And then, yeah, to beat level 10, that would be amazing as well. And if you couldn't proceed past 10, that would be fine. You still get your Hero Scroll. So those are 2 excellent reasons to play through this thing. And actually, there's a few reasons why I haven't really attempted the Sacred Grounds yet. One of those is that there aren't really good rewards from doing it. So I kind of ask myself, you know, why do it? You get some clear orbs, I think, and then the exclusive monsters at the end. But those monsters have not really turned out to be very useful, so I'm like, But this Kinki no Goku, you get the Waku Waku Min, you get the Hero Scrolls. That would be very worth it for me to try for those. And then floor 15, or level 15 rather, if you beat that, you get 10 drops of the exclusive monster, Naraku. Nobody knows what it's going to do, but 10 drops at a time, and then this thing will come around every month, I guess. So 10 months from now, if you beat it every month, you can get the max luck of Naraku. And then apparently this character, the higher its luck, the more its abilities change and the more powerful it gets, which is interesting. It's kind of similar to Babel, you know, you'll get the max luck as long as you keep doing it. But it'll be interesting to see like how it changes, if it's really good in the beginning and it only gets better, or if it's kind of not so good in the beginning and then it gets like overpowered by the end. And then I guess the most interesting thing about it is that you can kind of think of it as like a look into the future, because for everybody it's not going to be a max luck until next year, and then probably the designers designed it so that when it like arrives, quote unquote, arrives in a year, it will, you know, be usable in that current meta. So we can kind of think about it that way. And then I've heard that there are like elemental buffs or things for all of the stages. So like for wood levels, you want to bring fire monsters. But I think floors 11 through 15, they'll have like a super buff to it, similar to like Colossal Quests. So that will be very limiting on the number of characters that you can bring. And then, yeah, thinking about the difficulty of these levels, I've heard everything from they're going to be like colossal level difficulty to like toughest content in the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were super duper tough, just because the Waku Waku Min and the Hero Scroll are so good as rewards. So I'm expecting it to be super difficult. Maybe the more difficult stages of the Sacred Grounds. Again, I have not played the Sacred Grounds, so I can't speak to how difficult those are. But apparently they seem very difficult, very annoying, and very kind of character dependent. Yeah, it depends on like which characters you have. And it's a pretty safe bet to think that limited characters, limited hatcher monsters, are going to be necessary for a lot of these. I don't think free parties are going to be very viable at all. So yeah, I'm worried, basically. I'm worried about beating even level 7, so we'll see how that goes when it comes out. I feel like my box is pretty good for playing under a year, but for this Kinki no Goku, I don't know. We're going to have to see. If I can beat level 10, that will be good enough for me for now, I think. As for which monsters would be good, there's a new hatcher coming out now, and then a couple of those characters have some Slayers. So that's kind of suspicious. Yeah, Slayers, they're pretty good for Colossal Quests and the Sacred Grounds. So Slayers are probably also going to be useful again here. And then, yeah, no coincidence that a lot of the limited hatcher monsters also have Slayers. But yeah, when these quests come out on Tuesday, I will play through them, of course. I'm not going to do a thing where I like record all of my initial tries. I'll just put up videos for whatever clears that I get. But yeah, I'm nervous. Alrighty, so we'll see you again after Tuesday. Hopefully I'll be putting up some videos of that then. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.